Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris. Figured it's been a little while since I've posted any updates, and actually I don't think I've ever done like a video build status, so let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, let's start up front. Take a little breeze around here. I've gotten quite a bit buttoned up. Pretty much all the plumbing is done. I still have the fuel lines kind of just laying here, but that's because I'm going to run a little fuel glare before I hook them up to the rails. But otherwise, the plumbing's all done. AC lines are in, the heater lines are in, steam line is done, hooked up to what is normally a heater return port on these radiators. Radiator lines are all installed. I started working on a little bit of the emissions. You say, what, emissions? Yeah, I mean, it's 1971 truck, but it did have charcoal canister, so I live in Colorado, and I'm assuming that they're going to be looking for that when I go to take this thing in for its checkup. So, working on that, basically putting a PCV system in. I put a filter on this side over here, and then I've got a aftermarket PCV valve, and then an air oil separator I'll hook up, and then I'll run a line over to the original catch can. But you can also see I've got a lot done back here. Regulator's all done, fuel pressure line, got a bunch of sensors back here, map sensors, etc. So the engine is all wired up. It's basically got a few things left. I got to put the headers back on and connect up the O2 sensors, but the engine is ready to run basically. So just odds and ends on cleaning out some fuel lines and putting fluid and everything. And then so walking over to the other side, what's currently in the project queue is working on the factory wiring. So got the fuse block out of there right now, working on the inside. We'll touch on that in a sec, but basically gonna get all the factory wiring done and run. You know, that's got all the headlights. I've actually got power lines in there for the ECU, a few other things that need to get run, but other than that, that's about it. On the engine bay side, it's pretty close to being done. On the interior, yeah, this is if you don't like wiring, you definitely wouldn't like this. There is a ton of wiring. Now this looks like a lot more wiring than it actually is, because it's just a bunch of length of this little bundle right here. But essentially I've got the vintage air unit. It's all ready to go. I just got to integrate that into the system, and then this is all the I/O from the ECU that I've got to tie off to various whatnot, so like the key, the tach, some other stuff, the fan controls, etc. Got the meter there, been testing circuits. There's a fuse block hanging down, I got to rework. I've redone the layout on the fuse panel many times in the last few weeks, going back and forth on what I'm going to route through that connection. Other than that, I mean, it's starting to all come together. Yeah, pretty soon hope to have this thing running. But you know, I was on vacation for a week, and then yeah, sometimes you need a vacation from your vacation, but I had to go back to work, and so I hadn't quite got a whole lot done on the truck since then. So yeah, it's been about 2 weeks, but it's time to start getting back into it and getting back after it.